Your I can statement for this lesson is I can round to the nearest thousand. All right, Chloe, read it with me. I can round to the nearest thousand. Do you want to learn how to round to the nearest thousand today, Chloe? Are you excited for that? Let's get started. The number that we're going to be rounding today to the nearest thousand is 2,340. So first I want to look at what number is in my thousands place and see what it could round to. It could round down or stay at 2,000, or it could round up to 3,000. If you're somebody who could round this in your head, you would think about 2,300 and how far away or how close that would be to 2,000 or 3,000. But because I'm a kind of visual person and I like to draw out my work, I'm going to go ahead and put it on my handy dandy number line. So I have 2,000 and 3,000. Now, you know when you round, you don't really need to look at the digits that are way past the place value that you're rounding to. Normally, you just look at the digit that is right next to it. So I'm only going to worry about 2,300. So I'm going to put that maybe like right here. And I'm going to see how close or far away it is from 2,000 or 3,000. Now, I could go back by ones, but I would end up going back 300 ones and going 301, 302, 303, 304, all the way up through the 300s, 400s, 500s, 600s, 700s, 800s, 900s, and then up to the next 1,000, which would take forever. I also could go by tens, but then it would be 2,000. 290, 2,280, 2,270, 2,260, all the way down until I get to 2,000, and then all the way up till 3,000, which is also a lot of work. So this time, since I have such a big range from 2,000 to 3,000, there's 1,000 numbers apart. It's a lot of numbers to count. I'm going to count by hundreds to make it easier. So I have 2,300. I'm going to go back to 2,200, 2,100, and then 2,000. So that was minus 100, 200, 300. And if I count up, that's 2,300, 2,400, 2,500, 2,600, 2,700, 2,800, 2,900, then 3,000. So that's up 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. That's up 700 numbers. I know that going down 300 numbers is quicker, so I'm going to round this to 2,000. My next example is going to be 4,640. We're going to round it to the nearest thousand. I knew it could stay at 4,000, or it could round up to 5,000. I'm going to draw it out and hope that my notebook does not fall down. And I know Layla is going to ask me to put my commas, so I need to make sure I have my commas. So Miss Layla will be happy with me. Thank you, Layla. So I have my 4,000, my 5,000. I'm not going to worry about the 4 10s or 0 1s because those don't help me when I'm trying to figure out what the closest thousand is. I'm only going to worry about the 600 right here. So I need to figure out where 4,600 would fall. I know that like 4,500 would be about in the middle, so I'm going to put 4,600 about right here. And I'm going to count by hundreds. I always like to go back first. That's 600, 4,500, 4,400, 4,300, 4,200, 4,100, 4,000. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. Remember, I counted by hundreds. That's why those hops represent 100. And then up to 5,000. So 600, 4,700, 4,800, 4,900, 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's up 400. Going to 5,000 is a lot closer because 600 is only 400 numbers away from 5,000. 600 is 600 numbers away from 4,000, so that's a lot longer. My number would round to 5,000. This next number, I want you to try it on your own. So right now, go ahead and pause your video, see if you can get it on your own, and then play the video again to hear my instructions. Now that you've tried it on your own, let's go through it together. So I know 6,280 could round down to 6,000 or could round up to 7,000. I'm going to put them on my number line. So I have 6,000 and 7,000. Remember, I'm not going to worry about my tens or my ones. I'm only going to look at 6,200 and figure out where it goes. I know 500s are usually in the middle, so I'm going to go about here for 6,200. when I count down, remember when I do my hops, there always has to be something I'm counting by, either ones, tens, or hundreds. Here I'm going to count by hundreds because it's such a big range. So I'm going to go back down by hundreds, so 6,200, 6,100, and then 6,000. And then so that's minus 200. So 100, 200. And now I'm going to go up by hundreds, 6,200, 6,300, 6,400, 6,500, 6,600, 6,700, 6,800, 6,900, 7,000. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. So I went up by 800 there. So now I have to see, was it closer to go down by 200 or up by 800? It was a lot closer to go down by 200, so my answer is 6,000. Your code word for this video is Chloe. All right, Chloe, your I can statement for this video was I can round to the nearest 1,000. I hope you learned a lot today. Are you done? You're leaving? Okay. Are you just standing in front of the video? Okay. Thank you, Chloe. I can round to the nearest 1,000.